Hello, welcome back to Brand Development from Inception to Global Distribution. We continue our mini series with Arlene, our consumer in her 30s, as she shares her consumer research and insights in the product and her beauty routine. Today, we're going to be talking to Arlene about her makeup routine. Hi, Arlene. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Great. Thank you. So here we are back again. Please tell us about your makeup routine.
Okay, so my makeup routine has changed a lot since I'm no longer going to an office, and I don't have to be seen on camera that much. I've just kind of given my skin a big break and a big breather, and I've just like we've just started to go out on dates and basically being seen in public, so we've kind of amped it up just a little bit. But we moved during the pandemic, and I put all of our stuff into storage, and most of like my bathroom makeup went with it, and I haven't really missed it too much.
Nice.
We shall see. I think that that is not going to last for too much longer.
Yeah.
So I am a big fan of SPF. I don't wear concealer. I think that the biggest changes that have happened is I only wear one thing on my face, which is this. It's a skin tint.
Uh-huh.
And it has a good amount of SPF in it.
Yeah.
This is when I do wear makeup, which is just basically when I go out now because like under a mask, makeup is a little difficult. Because you
Yeah.
just end up getting it on your mask and it's not very nice. So I wear this in the evenings if I'm going out. It has a good amount of protection in it, and also it gives you like this, I have it on now. It gives you like a nice little dewy finish, and it's just really lovely. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing like a thick concealer. I used to wear concealer, I used to wear powder, I used to wear pressed powder, I used to do all of the things, and now I'm just wearing this. And
That's
it's quite
perfect.
nice.
And it
It's a little bit
looks
lighter.
it looks so good on your skin.
Thank you. It's really, really lovely. I'm not it's made with hyaluronic acid and squalane. So it's not really like it's more like a tinted moisturizer than it is true makeup. And then I have it's Color Science. It's a broad spectrum blush. It's just like a little stick blush,
Uh-huh.
which is quite nice. So I put it on my cheeks and I also put it on my lips and my eyelids, and it doesn't really crease. It's quite nice. It seems to do the job. They have like loads of different colors. This is the most recent. I mean, it matches. So I'm doing well. Um, so these two are like my only like real makeup things that I wear, and I always do. I try and always do my eyebrows. Let's see. I have a couple. So I have Pixie. Love this guy. This little guy here. It's a like brow duo. This is a clear gel and it doesn't hold your eyebrows. I feel like some of the eyebrow companies, it just holds your eyebrows really stiff on your forehead.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a little too much. This one's really nice. It doesn't hold them really stiff. And then the end of it is kind of like an oblong shape here. And I have, of course, Anastasia by Beverly Hills. Well, is it Anastasia Beverly Hills, the pencil? Love this stuff. It stays on, it's really nice, and it has a nice little brush on it because the tinted moisturizer that I use, because it has squalane and because it has hyaluronic acid, does make your skin a little dewy. So
Yep.
the eyebrow pencil actually works on top of that, which is quite nice. And then I have Lancome liquid eyeliner. Oh, I put this on for the first time in a few months, only last week, and I forget that it's a process. Your hand, you really have to hold your hand and not shake. Where when I was putting it on every day, it was just so like 2 seconds, and you have like a beautiful cat eye. And now I honestly sat there holding my wrist, holding a hand, trying to get it on there as close as I could get to the mirror. It was a process.
That's a great
Um,
story. Great story. Thanks for sharing that.
and I also use Lancome. What is this one called? Hypnos Drama mascara. This stuff is great. You can wear this all day without it flaking. It's actually really nice. I don't really want like a longer eyelash. I just like fuller eyelashes.
Yeah.
Um, and then if I'm feeling super sassy, which is usually, um, I will wear just a red lipstick. So I got this one. This one's actually new. This is Kat Von D.
Huh?
It's a um, liquid lip. It stays on whilst you drink coffee and whilst you eat food. And then this is the lip liner, the Kat Von D lip liner before.
Nice.
These stay on for quite some time. I've never used any of her stuff or her brand, but they stay on for a while. I like that. And then the only other thing that I will use is a nice little highlighter.
Mm.
This one is new to me. It's by Becca. I do like them. It is a little, I usually use the Rihanna one, but I couldn't find it when I went to Sephora. And they had, sorry, I didn't go to Sephora. I went somewhere else. What's the other one?
Alta?
Sephora at Ulta. Yes, I went to Ulta and they don't carry Rihanna, so I had to get this instead. This one has, the Rihanna one is a little flatter, and this one seems to have a lot more sparkle to it, which I'm not a massive fan of the sparkle. So very, very small amount goes a
Yeah.
really, really long way.
Yeah. It doesn't take much of
Um,
those products. They're pretty intense.
I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish this.
Yeah. It's a big bottle for a highlighter.
Uh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. I mean, if this is honestly on days that I am going out, otherwise I have not been wearing very much makeup. The only real change I've seen on my face is my eyebrows feel very naked. Very naked. This is like the one thing that I will do nearly every day because I feel naked otherwise. I like
Interesting.
a good brow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well,
That's it.
we'll probably revisit that in our next episode. How about while we're here? How about fragrance? Do you wear fragrance?
I do. I have a very sad story about my fragrance, though.
No.
As we're redoing our house, we got the interior painted, and I was rushing around to try and clear all of my beauty out of the cupboards so they could just paint everything in the bathroom. Oh, and I was just super clumsy, and I dropped a brand new bottle of Chanel. The
Oh,
house smelled delicious, but yes, I usually do wear fragrance. That's my choice. It's Chanel. Is it Chanel Chance?
okay,
I love
great.
that scent.
Yeah,
I've worn it for probably, oh gosh, ever since it came out, maybe like 10 years, which is a little bit boring. And maybe this is the universe's way of telling me, get a new fragrance. But yeah, it smells good. I quite
yeah,
like it.
yeah, yeah. When I was in the desert, I didn't always wear fragrance because sometimes it was just too much because of the heat.
Yes.
Um, except at night, I would definitely wear it at night, but maybe not during the day. Um,
Yeah.
but I haven't worn fragrance in forever. And then one day, especially during the pandemic, one day I thought,
Yeah.
I'm going to put some on. Oh, wow. It just changed my life.
I know, I know. I think that that's the one thing that I have been doing is eyebrows and fragrance.
Nice.
Um, because the fragrance, it's kind of for me. I smell it. I think it smells nice and I really like it. I have found that in the desert, it does smell very different than
Yeah.
it does in the city because I'm sure it has to do with my own pH here than when I'm in San Francisco and it's more humid.
Yeah.
So I have found that it smells a lot stronger here than it does in San Francisco, which is quite odd. I
Yeah.
didn't, yeah,
I found the same.
really?
Even when I visit the desert, don't always, I don't know, it's different. I
Yeah,
can't
it's just
explain it. Yeah.
yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. We wrap up another episode with Arlene. Thank you for sharing your makeup and fragrance routine. And we'll be back for our last episode with Arlene, where she's going to share her devices if she goes to a dermatologist. and the one product she cannot live without, which I think we had a little bit of a preview on. So thank you for joining us, and please remember to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Thank you very much. We'll see you back soon.
Thank you.